Namaste and welcome to SonaliJoshi's astrology channel. Today morning I woke up and when I started doing readings for people, I opened my Jagannath Hora software and I realized it has been long time that people who have planets in Purva Bhadra are going through so much of churning, changes, situations that they are facing and they are making them feel low. Today's video is for you if you're feeling low, feeling dejected, you're showing lack of self-esteem, then this video will tell you the reasons behind it and the video will also give you remedy to come out of these situations. In the beginning of the video, I'm going to look at the planetary placements and see how things are. In the Lagna chart or Rashi Kundali, you can see there are Mercury placed in the Purva Bhadra. You also have Venus placed in the Purva Bhadra. You have Saturn and Rahu, both of them placed in the Purva Bhadra. So Purva Bhadra Nakshatra is heavily occupied by 4 planets and these are major planets. Venus, which rules over your finances, rules over your relationships. Saturn, which is a Karma Karak planet, which is going to put order, law in place. Rahu, that is there always to show you some illusion, some alternatives and loopholes. And Mercury is a planet which will make you think, write and create something. But why people are feeling low? People are feeling low because they are facing situations, they are getting returns or experiences in a way that they feel I have done my duty, I have done whatever I was supposed to do, but I am not getting the return. There is this agitation because of the situations, because of the positions of the planets, and if you already have planets placed in Purva Bhadra in your natal horoscope, you are re-experiencing that. And the way people will ask, is it ever going to end? The solution is yes, it is going to end, and this basically remedy is also given in the same horoscope in a Navamsa chart in Panchang. If you see all these planets, right now Pisces is occupied by so many planets. If you consider today's horoscope, today is April 4th, only Jupiter, Moon, Mars and Ketu, they are out of Pisces. Rest other 5 planets are in Pisces. And if you see the Navamsa chart, many of them at one point will go into the Cancer sign. Cancer is a Rajasic sign. But how it differs from Leo? Leo, people have a solid conviction. They go out and do things. When it comes to Cancer, people will think. And people will say, if I feel like doing, I will do. And that is the reason people are feeling low, because they are not regular, they are not consistent, and they are looking at the outcome, not looking at the process. So start looking at the process, continue your work, do it consistently. Purva Bhadra comes with its own package of having that irregularity. It comes with the package of not doing things consistently. But does it mean everybody is going to get all the bad results? Absolutely not. But the feeling of I am not good will continue because that feeling is based on the outcome. Remove that feeling based on the outcome to the process. And then you will realize you are doing well. You are really well off compared to so many other people. Because Purva Bhadra Nakshatra natives are known to hold prominent positions. They can be advisors, they can be writers, they can be people who change other people's lives. Any field you go into, this is a Jupiterian based nakshatra, so you will teach people, you will create new systems for them, whether it is on the side of Aquarius or whether it is on the side of Pisces. And now, while those planets are in the Cancer Navamsa, what is the remedy? Do water meditation. Every time you drink water, pray to water, thank it, and start changing yourself. Venus will give you the alternative personality. Rahu will always tell you what are the better things you can do. Saturn will understand that this karma is over and I need to move on, start a new cycle. So many people can end their job, start new job, start a new product, let go of all the previous baggages. This is a nakshatra which will allow you to do that. Purvabhadra's symbol is like a lion. Lion will not go out every time and do things. But whenever lion does it, it does the best way. The symbols are Bhadrakali, worshipping Kali. That means you have to start a war on something. Anything that is bothering you, hurting you, anything that is wrong in the system, take this as your challenge, take this as your opportunity and start working on it. That will give you a reason why to go to work, why to show up in your school, exam, tests, because there has to be some incentive. There has to be an ultimate goal which is good for humanity and you will do it. I'm going to give one example here. Who cannot think about moods and feelings and still have to work? Well, doctors in hospitals, soldiers, army men, the country's military who is on the border, they do not have any mood swings. They cannot have any mood swings. They have to show up and protect the country. Firefighters, all the first responders, they do not have any mood swings, and that is why Mars is debilitated in the sign of Cancer, where a person, even if feels, they cannot show any mood swings, cannot be dependent on their feelings to show up and do their duty. You have to show up and understand and learn from this Mars. Even though debilitated Mars is considered as there are so many negatives, but these are the people who will show up and fight. They will show up and help. Do this and you will realize things are changing for you. On the other hand, so many other fields where there are artists, whether you are if you paint, whether you draw, whether you sing, whether you play an instrument, or even a writer, they can be dependent on their mood. Today there is I feel like doing it. Now I feel like playing that instrument. आज mood है इसलिए अच्छा होगा. This applies to Venus and Venus related professions, but not to the professions where you have to show up every day, support others. Military, hospitals, firefighters, all these first responders cannot be moody. Only artists can do that. Even nowadays, if you are writing for a daily soap, you cannot have any mood swings, or the writing is not dependent on mood. If you are not able to deliver every day, somebody else will do. And hence understand, whenever there is a Mars aspect, people have to do things. People have to show up and do things. Now, when Mars is placed in the sign of Mercury or Mars is placed in the sign of Cancer, people will have to do their things. They have to show up, do it regularly, and try to focus on the process. Think about a firefighter or a soldier who would say, well, the last operation or the last duty, I didn't do well, so I don't feel like going. They will not be able to so many people. They have to separate the end result of whatever they are doing and focus on the process. Same way, all of us who are feeling low, who are feeling they are not good enough because they are focusing on the goal, they are focusing on the milestone, they are focusing on the end result. Instead of that, if we look at the process, if we take joy like a child does in every doing small things, little bit by little bit, we show up every day, do something. Come next day, do some more thing. At the end of the day, we'll feel satisfied. We'll feel satisfied that I have done something today. For all Purva Bhadra natives, they need something to establish in a day. So just focus on the process, deliver your duty, your karma, do your things, and then tell yourself, I have done it today. Wake up the next morning, do it again. Start your day with water meditation. If there is a lake, river, or any other water body next to your home, look at the water, pray to it, and chant any mantra that is close to your heart. You can chant Durga Stotra, Durga Arti, anything that you know. You can just chant Om, or you can just pray to your ancestors. Do what comes to your mind which gives you happiness in terms of chanting, mantra, prayers, and healing chants. Do it, thank water, and then if you are drinking your water, tea or coffee, drink it and go to work. Show up every day, show up consistently, and focus on the process. See, what can I change? What can I bring on the table? And once you start doing it, you'll realize you are making a difference. Every small task, every small amount of time that you spend in this way is going to give you a lot of satisfaction. In Pisces, it's a joint house of Ketu as well as Jupiter. And Ketu is about not focusing on the end result, but just doing your duty and moving on. Do it and you will feel the change. Purva Bhadra natives are extremely talented. Many times they themselves don't know what they have. I've noticed this in doing readings of natives who have prominent Swati as well as prominent Purva Bhadra. Purva Bhadra natives appear to be shy. They appear to be people who are lost in their thoughts. At the same time, they appear somebody who does not have enough confidence. But they have unlimited talents. So find out what you are good at. Do it every day, again and again, and you will realize you are doing excellent. And to be even on a better way, just don't focus on the end result. Start showing up every day. Start small. Do it every day. And you will realize you are doing really well. Because when you start showing every day, you are showing faith in yourself. Planet Venus is exalted in the sign of Pisces. And Aquarius doesn't have any debilitation or exaltation of planet for a reason. All planets will do well there. So whether you are on the Aquarius side or whether you are on the Pisces side, understand you have talents. Have faith in yourself. Meditate over water and drink that water and show up every day. You will realize you have ability to understand others. You have ability to advise others. You have ability to help humanity the best possible way. Because understand, it's about the lion. It's about the Mahakali or Bhadra. These goddesses are about taking care, nurturing, and punishing if needed. And hence, you will be working at a place where you will find what are the faults and you will correct it. You will be working in a way you would let go of whatever is wrong and start a new cycle. Jupiter will allow you to do that. Saturn will allow you to do that because you are trying to stay detached from the outcome. So if you are a native who is dominant Purva Bhadra, thank this universe. Thank your ancestors that you are given a chance to help for the betterment of society. You are given a chance to help everybody who is in distress. Go ahead, do your work, whether you are a homemaker, you cook in the kitchen, whether you are a doctor, whether you are any artist working on stage, TV, cinema, you are a writer. do one thing in the morning that you like. So write something that is close to your heart. Take up all these things which matter to you. Be vocal about it and you will realize things are changing. I'm also going to take a live session, live video about how to work on your self-esteem and let go of the doubts that you have. Join me at that time. Follow the community or the YouTube channel to know more about such sessions. If you are trying to know more about how to reduce the negativity of Purvabhadra Nakshatra, you can also follow this video. Watch this video and that will give you even more information. What colors to wear, what mantra to chant, and what kind of work that will give you more happiness. Namaste. Thank you. Shubhamastu. Keep watching these videos. I thank all of you for being the big supporters of this channel.